So just to give you a reference, this is Mama's Place at Site 10. And this is Site 9. And it does have double parking. And we just had a 44-footer pull out of here that had 6 slide outs, I think. Yeah, it's a family of 5. So this tree line here in your utilities is the edge of your yard. But then back here behind your camper, and you can overlap your rear tires here all the way to this tree. And that's where they got 44 foot. I love my trees. I try and spare all of them. This one wasn't supposed to stay. That way you could have a few more feet. But if we can leave it, then I would like to, because it's an old oak tree, even though it's so tiny. But from the edge of your backyard here, all of that grove right there underneath the trees is your backyard, okay? And we do have picnic tables like this one that I'd be willing to bring in too if you all did not have your own. And this whole area right here too, this is the other end of your yacht. This is all your front yard. So you have plenty of room for your slide outs and table and chairs and canopy. And then this additional area back here. This is also where we are greeted in the mornings by Susie and Poncho, and often goats. It's nice and quiet back here too, guys. So this is Site 9. Let me know if y'all are interested. All of these sites on the inside of the circle are getting ready to open because that service right there, underground service, the meter just came in for it. I'm so excited. So now we have power to the center and the rest of our street lights. That's really cool. Those should be open by the end of November. Many of them are tree lined. We've just come in and started cleaning these up, well, all along. But getting them manicured, high and tight. Gonna bring in the gravel and do the same railroad ties to protect the utilities. I call them curb bumpers. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So this little tree grove, and I love leaving these everywhere that we can for shade. But this is a, shall I say, not very deep site, okay? This one is 40 by 35. So you'll have a parking place in front of and behind, and then you could have a small or a large camper on this site. But this is the yard that goes to it. And you have that little yard right there too. But I left a little grove because our trees are so valuable and they give us shade in the Texas heat, and God bless these oaks. So this is where the picnic table goes here. That's our laundry facilities coming soon. This one here is actually a double site. So we have this whole front yard right here. And part of it's going to be parking, obviously. And then this is room for a small camper. Or if I need to, then I can take out the end of that grove right there. But this is 2 little trees right there. Again, I want to spare my trees. But we adapt as needed to our tenants. Because you would back up about right here. This would be perfect for like a little 33-footer. And then have your 2 parking spaces beside it. So this is one of our new additions. It's going to take a little bit because I didn't know the power was coming in for our large bath and shower house that'll go over there. I was going to put laundry facilities in there, but now we'll have 4 bathrooms. Depending on how I like this, because this will have 2 washers and dryers in it. 2 on that side with room for my hot water heater. You know, seal it up, give it some insulation, put a fan, maybe a little radio. Then it'll be all we need. 2 washers, 2 dryers. And this is right across from the laundry room. This kind of begins our community area. We live on the front, about 1.25 acres and play on the back of the 5 acres. And my goal is to keep the back part native to the nature trails, but I want this up here to look like a park. That's the pond way down there, and we're finishing the use of our sand pile by the pond, getting those thinner sites ready. So perfect. Got some Connex boxes for sale. And the hammock grove. And all the way through here, we've got different things planted. And some lilies. Almost all of these were gifted to Tara and Scott Sandell. Those are from you. Aloe spread throughout the park. Got a fig. Oh, look, here, Miss Susie. So this is our hammock grove. This is where I've had a couple of my birthday parties. You guys are welcome to have family get-togethers here too. It's kind of like our big dance floor. And then the band sets up over here in front of the boat. And don't laugh, okay? But here's my dream. That boat was the only thing on the Google picture that I knew I was getting with this property. And it had been abandoned since 1956. So that boat was sitting in what I call a little frog pond over there. I actually thought there was a pond, there was not. But I want to put that boat nose in those trees and build it like a stilt house for a little stargazing tower, because I love that they found a boat in the movie Mud and Step Brothers. Who doesn't want to get up in there and play in a boat in the trees? We've got some solar stage lighting out here. Ooh, now I need some help. But they're really cool. I am trialing different kinds. These seem to be doing really good. They are colored and you can make them change to the music and stuff. And then we've got our tiki bar. This was one of our additions in March. It's holding up pretty good. Little place to put our little buffet at for now. Oh, reuse. This was not a tree. It was a tree that we put here. I love all the trees. It's my tool connexes and the future home of our gourmet mushroom farm that Casey McCulley is starting out here, called Earth Flow Mushrooms. And this is not very exciting because they're not doing anything yet. But last September, we inoculated some fresh oak with reishi, lion's mane, and oyster mushrooms. And it's gonna take a little while is all I know. You can see our wax drippings, but no mushrooms yet. Y'all, I just love this part. There's so many parts of it that I love, but I love how everything's taking off and growing. That is an Airbnb renovation. Those smell like jasmine. This is a resource center where we have cinder blocks and scrap metal and some lumber and bamboo and mulch. And then this is, well, and pallets left over. Ginger's house. That's my tractor. But right back here begins the nature trails. And this is, golly geez, probably about 1.5 acres, maybe. And I didn't want to do anything with it other than put some trails through it for us to enjoy. Maybe a couple tree houses and a teepee. Carve out some little places, some little meadows to have picnics. Sit and chat with friends. I love all these wild palms that are in here. I just want to trim back a little bit and expose the nature of it. But when I do that and I don't leave enough, I find things like the holly and some things get cut down. So pretty much from the trail inward, It just gets to grow. Oh man, I wish y'all could smell this right now. It's so pretty. Smell-o-vision. There's another little grove. Be easily cleaned out because there's nothing really in the middle. Just a little place for a read a book, meditate. Little nooks and crannies. We're gonna come back out that way. Birds love those things. It's our just shy of a half-acre 35-foot pond. Oh, I heard that. Oh, it was the grass rustling. It's got tannin in it, which feels like oak tea. It is very refreshing. A lot of people said I should dye the pond to make it more appealing to swim in, but let me tell you, just put your toes in it and it's pretty appealing. I don't know, it's part of it. Let it be. It is alive with life. Tadpoles, and we stocked it with minnows, and got some little blue ribbon snakes. They don't get very big, and they're more afraid of you than you are of them. Got some willows. Can't wait to start manicuring this. But this is our banks right now from the other side. Gonna figure out how to put some stairs in, like right here, to come down. Right now, that is not as steep as it looks, but I do walk down that way and come around here and get in here too. It's a good sized beach over there, but it is 35 foot deep, so plenty of room for the fish to grow. Some good vegetation coming in too. Coming back from the pond. Oh, they're purple. What is over there, you? I hear you. Oh wow, there's a big palm in there. They don't transplant well. We've tried it a few times. Just let them be. Let them be where they be. There's another one there, everywhere. Here's one of the first ones I found back here. Look at these big old trees. I want to build a stilt tree house up there with a little drawbridge that goes between there. Into a stilt tree house right there that overlooks the farm or the pond. Yeah, I dream big though. I wanted to inspire people. This is our only pine tree. I love it. I have a Christmas tree. And this is where I want to put a teepee. It's all nice and flat. It's a little wet right there sometimes. So we got some dirt to backfill in here. Kind of complete this space over here. That's a nice area over there. I would like to open it up a little bit too, just through the center. It's been mowed before. All the big trees got left. And then we're gonna go back out this way. Came in that way. Let's go back out this way. Oh, the breeze. Watching dance.